You're on an unfamiliar shore and must have many questions. I've prepared these notes to help answer as many of them as I can. For now, however, you must hurry as your life is in danger. As soon as you get your bearings, look for some trees. You need to collect wood to start building your shelter. Sunset brings new danger and you must be prepared. Once you've found a few trees, take what you can. Start with the base and work your way up. The leaves will continue to float in the air, even without the trunk. Don't worry, this place is filled with such oddities. With logs in hand, open your inventory and find your crafting plane. Place a log onto any corner and observe the power of this land at work. Collect as many wooden planks as you are able, then place a plank on each corner of the crafting plane like so. This will create your first workbench. You're doing well, but it is not yet time to rest. You still need to create your first set of tools. Place your newly built workbench in front of you and arrange 2 wooden planks in the following layout. Any 2 planks set atop one another will grant you wooden poles you can use for many crafting recipes. Collect a few such poles and then progress to the recipes below. You will soon find better materials with which to craft tools, but these will do for now. One last thing you might want to craft. Place 2 planks atop each other and a wooden pole at the base to create your first sword. A blade made of wood won't last long, but you'll be crafting much more powerful versions soon enough. With your new tools and weapons in hand, collect some more wood from the trees and start thinking about building a shelter. Your new axe should make gathering wood much easier than doing it by hand. Deciding where to build your first shelter shouldn't be too difficult. After all, this is not a permanent encampment, but simply a safe haven in which to spend your first few evenings. You may choose a small hill near where you first woke up, or if you're fortunate, you may find a small opening on a mountainside where you would need only to build a few walls. Wherever you build, be aware of the sun. You must finish your task before it sets tonight. How you construct your shelter is ultimately up to you. I've drawn up some plans below to give you an idea of what it could look like. Now is not the time for creativity, as the sun will set soon. Later, though. Stack the wooden planks until you have 4 walls around you, then build a roof above. When the night comes, I hope that you are ready. If you've built a shelter, then you will survive. You may hear ugly, unfamiliar sounds outside. Ignore them. They can't harm you. You may wish to leave a small opening in the roof if the weather permits. Thus you will see the first light of sunrise. Do not rush out. Wait for the sun to cleanse the land of the dark things. When you feel it's safe, tear an opening in the wall with the axe and step outside. Have your sword ready. Chances are there will still be a few dangerous creatures outside. I write these brief descriptions so that your mind is prepared for what you will face. The zombie, a form of undeath. You can defeat them easily. The skeleton, another undead abomination. Beware, as they often attack with bow and arrow. The spider, fast and deadly. They are more dangerous than they may appear. And the creeper, one of the deadliest foes you will face. When you strike a creeper, it will likely explode, killing everything in range. Be very careful. Not all of the inhabitants of this land are hostile. The local animals have no fear of your kind. They've never met man, and thus are easy prey. You will need to hunt and kill them for survival. I understand if you are unused to butchering a living thing. This may be difficult, but it must be done if you are to live. From the pigs, you can get meat to eat. From the cows, leather for clothing and milk to drink. The chickens provide feathers. And finally, from the sheep, you can gather wool without the need for killing. Death. I've put off discussing this so far as I imagine it will be the hardest for you to understand and accept. I've hinted at the power these lands hold, but now I will reveal the full of it. You cannot die. Not permanently, anyway. If you are killed, you will be resurrected on the same shore where you first awoke. This doesn't mean death will be painless or easy, nor that you should run into danger. I tell you so that you will be ready when it happens, and it will eventually happen. Enough about death and killing. There is so much more I need to tell you, and my time grows short. You can't survive with tools and weapons made of wood for long. You will need to mine stronger minerals if you wish to thrive. Once you've settled in a bit, I recommend taking your pickaxe and shovel and begin digging. You can find many useful minerals, including stone, which can be used as your first replacement for wooden objects. Be wary of the creatures that lurk below the earth, for with the potential of finding treasure comes great risk and danger. I'll warn you, I've no skill for field work, but you will want to plant goods for use. Sprouts collected from leaves and branches can be planted to grow new trees. Wheat can be grown from seeds, which you can find tilling the grassy soil with your hoe. With the wheat you can make bread. With each page I pen, my time grows shorter. Let me impart upon you a few more crafting recipes before I must leave. The furnace is an essential tool built from stone. You can use it to refine minerals, cook food, or convert sand into glass. Use wood or coal for fuel. You can build a chest in which to store your goods. You can carry only so much after all. Use wooden planks to build. Torches are ideal for lighting. Keep a full stock when you go mining, made with coal and a wooden pole. Stairs can be built with wood or stone and are a great way to get around, both above and below ground. Ladders are useful for climbing heights you couldn't otherwise reach. Always keep a few on hand. A door can be built with wood or iron ingots. Refine ingots in your furnace from the minerals you gather. A bucket is handy to carry liquids such as water, milk, or even lava. Be sure to make a few. You will also want to make armor for protection. The recipes below can be made with leather or metals. The tougher the material, the stronger the armor. So much I still wish to tell you, but I'm afraid I must head into the wilderness. There have been many troubling signs of late, and I must investigate. I hope to return soon and explain the rest to you. But I have some doubts. Worry not, for now you have much to do and learn. I will see you soon, my friend, and if not, then prepare. Prepare for the coming of the Nether and all it entails.